It is time for the match. Martin Tyler here to describe it for you with my good friend Alan Smith.
Yeah, hi there Martin. Walking into the ground today, I just got that feeling it's going to be a really good afternoon.
It's Bournemouth playing today against Watford.
Number 1, Arthur Burrick. Number 15, Alan Smith. Number 3, Steve Cook. Number 11, Charlie Daniel.
Bournemouth are going to go with this team today. The kind of players that we expect, the kind of performances we expect from the individuals trying to make this formation work.
Yeah, I mean, it can at first glance look cautious, but it just depends on the attitude of the players out there. Once they've got a foothold in this game, they can get a little bit more adventurous and push on.
And here's Watford, and this is how they're going to line up. Sebastian Prödl plays with Younes Kaboul in central defence. Etienne Capoue plays with Tom Cleverley in midfield.
They've got plenty of goal threat with two strikers in the attack.
Well, there's no doubt about one of the stories in recent times in terms of football clubs in England. That is the progression of AFC Bournemouth. Used to be called Bournemouth and Boscombe United. That's a bit of a mouthful for the commentators these days. They won the championship. They're in the Premier League. Extraordinary.
Yeah, and here we are sitting in, what is it, 12,000 capacity stadium. We've not seen many of those in the Premier League, if any. So it's a fairy tale, isn't it?
Referee is Mike Jones.
So the first half about to begin. Etienne Capoue. Well read by the defender. Junior Stanislas. Attacking well here. Decision is a throw. It was a fair tackle. Junior Stanislas trying to thread it through here. Now he's looking for support.
Well, it's an important area to win back the ball, that.
He's coming forward with some danger. Comes in strongly. Good play, but they've lost the ball now, and the opposition can get at them. Josh King. Here's Wilson. Junior Stanislas. There's some potential in this move. Now Wilson. Looking to play his teammate through. And there is some backup for him in this position. Junior Stanislas.
And now the shot! He's gone! Fantastic start! Really quick off the blocks here. And they've given themselves a terrific boost for what lies ahead.
What an effort that is. Look at the keeper, he's just flat-footed. First time, bottom left.
And here is another angle on that goal. That has opened the scoring. 1-0 here.
Number 24, Ryan Fraser.
Good position. They've worked this attack very well into quite a dangerous position now. Trying to find a way through here, probing away. Well, that looked promising, but he's been stopped. Stefano Akaka. The player's a bit unhappy about this, but we can see it again, whether it should have been offside or not. It was called offside.
Well, who'd be a linesman, but this linesman, he's one of the best, and he gets it right here.
Sermon. Could be dangerous. Working hard just to see maybe a sight of goal. And Smith. And in he goes with the tackle. On the attack here. This is an exercise in patience as they try to get an opening. Junior Stanislas. And the cross is in. Throw in here. Charlie Daniels. Jack Wilshere. Well, the referee's blown the whistle after a challenge like that. Maybe he's just putting down a marker. Yellow card very early in proceedings here.
Not ideal at all for that lad, but he can't have any complaints with the challenge and the decision.
Defender to it first. Little private game between the two of them. It's gone out for a throw. Sermon. And now he's looking for some support. Well, they're building steadily here, working away. Cross coming in now. Deeney. Fraser. Now Wilson. Junior Stanislas. Into the attacking third. Probing away. Trying to find room for a shot maybe. That's good support play from his teammates. Attacking now. Well, they've been thwarted here. That's a sign of better things to come. And that will be a goal kick. Oh, he did seem to get that wrong, Alan.
Well, I think he meant that, you know, nasty.
Josh King. It's Smith. Sermon. Well, this attack got a bit of menace to it. Nicely played through ball.
It could be a chance. Hit the post.
Well, they're good at corners. Let's see what this one brings. What about that chance a few minutes ago? We can see it again now.
Yeah, and he's gone for the corner with power, so wasn't too far away from achieving his goal, but just hitting the post.
Well, the corner is dealt with decisively by the defenders. Building steadily here, keeping possession.
Well, if you look at the coaching manual, you don't defend like that. He's got caught too square to his man there. Poor.
And it's a corner now. And it'll go into the middle now. They've coped with it well defensively. Didn't want it to stop, did they? And the referee's got the sympathy of this match, I think. He understands it, and they're playing on. Tried to tackle here, and he's done that. And it's a header. Fantastic. And here's the shot. Well, there was a great chance to add to their lead.
Well, you just wonder whether they're taking it easy, and you wonder whether they'll live to rue that mistake. Could the opposition come back at them now?
He's gone back, the referee, to book the offender. He let the play go on. It was good work by the official, but he's quite entitled to book the player now.
Well, he's always going to get a yellow for that, wasn't it? It was a silly challenge, and yes, you play advantage, but he's got to be punished for it.
Kabul. Good strong tackle. Younes Kabul. Well, he's caught offside, trying to get in behind. He'll say that the pass should have come a bit earlier.
Yeah, he's having a little go at his teammate. He did want that pass earlier.
Trying to switch on the attacking power in this situation. Well, this is great teamwork, the way they're knocking the ball around. The cross is blocked there by the defender. They're taking up their positions now to deal with this corner when it comes in. And he's in there with a header. Has to score here. And that's a brilliant goal, well taken. That's one from the training ground. They've scored from the corner. What a strike that is.
I think they just wanted it more, Martin. The way he attacked the ball and the marking was really poor.
It is level. Both sides have scored here now.
Troy Deeney.
Cook. Junior Stanislas. Intercepted well. Stefano Akaka. Such a hard worker for the team, not just getting forward but chasing back as well.
Yeah, it's a little unusual, Martin, in that he doesn't switch off when his team loses the ball. He comes back and helps out his midfielders and defenders.
Charlie Daniels. Josh King. Fraser. Now they've got a chance in this part of the pitch.
Oh, well, it wasn't such a good cross after all.
Here it is one more time, Alan, the equalising goal.
Yeah, pretty simple finish. Keeper was in no man's land and couldn't really miss.
Etienne Capoue. Probing away, trying to find room for a shot maybe. Jack Wilshere. Charlie Daniels. Fraser. Gets his foot in there. Could be dangerous. Just working away to try and find an opening.
He's got his shot off now.
So far, a game of very few opportunities, Alan. So when you get one like that, they'll be thinking, will we get another one?
Yeah, what a chance to get his sides noses in front there.
Kabul. Cleverly. Cleverly. Here's a chance to move forward from midfield after that interception. Now Wilson. There's some potential in this move. Fraser. A lot of defenders between them and the goal, but they've still got the ball. Well, the flag's up, and he's frustrated because he is caught offside. Maybe he made his run a bit too soon.
Manager won't be too happy with that.
Sermon. First touch was poor. Good challenge here. Into the attacking third. Good play, but they've lost the ball now, and the opposition can get at them. Charlie Daniels. Now it goes into the wider areas where they've got a winger waiting.
Going to try his luck.
Now they have the advantage. Well, we thought, Alan, we'd get a very tight game today, but I have to say, this team playing really, really well.
Well, they are playing well, Martin, and they're getting plenty of shots in on goal, aren't they? They're good value.
Off we go again, 2-1.
Goal for Bournemouth. Number 6, Andrew
Younes
Silva.
Kabul. Well, they're in a good position here. That looked very good indeed, but the move has broken down. Etienne Capoue. Looking for an opening with some good controlled build-up. And here's the cross, and he's met it with his head.
Wonderful save. Had to really reach out for that.
No doubt that's a corner. Stefano Akaka. And the cross is in. And he's headed it goalwards.
Tried for his second goal of the game. Thwarted by the keeper this time.
Yeah, and that's a good stop. He stayed on his toes. Good reactions.
Sermon. Jack Wilshere. Good passing, shrewd passing, accurate passing. That's the way he earns his living.
And shoots!
Good stop by the goalkeeper. Smith. Junior Stanislas. Jack Wilshere. It's going to be 5 minutes of added time.
There will be a minimum of 5 minutes.
Trying to find an opening. Not panicking. Makes a challenge here. Good forward play from them. Played into the middle. Well, they passed their way up into a good position here and then just lost the concentration, lost the ball as well. Well, they've got to work hard to try and get it back. It's Smith. Jack Wilshere. It's looking good, this move.
That's a good spot by the defender.
Etienne Capoue. Sebastian Prödl. He's coming forward with some danger. That attack was looking good. Now the opposition have a chance. Sermon. Well, the referee is blown for half-time here with 2-1 the score.
I think that's a good performance, isn't it, Alan, from him in the first half?
Well, he played really well, didn't he? And he got himself a goal to put his team ahead. He'll be pleased with that first 45 minutes.
There is some backup for him in this position. Junior Stanislas.
And now the shot!
Nicely played through ball.
It could be a chance!
Hit the post! And he's in there with a header. Has to score here.
Gonna try his luck.
Now they have the advantage. Here's the cross, and he's met it with his head. Everyone settling back in their seats. Second half is underway. Here's a chance to attack. Stefano Akaka. That's going to be a corner. And King. Not a nice challenge. What will the ref do? It's a card for Younes Kabul. That was an easy decision for the ref.
Well, he's tried to go for the slide tackle, and he's a fraction off getting the ball. It is a foul.
Junior Stanislas. Sermon. There's good progress with this attack. Etienne Capoue. And he's got the ball away from him with the tackle. Fraser. Another turnover in play here with that interception. Cleverly. On the attack here. One back very quickly. Junior Stanislas. Here's Wilson. Younes Kabul. Stefano Akaka. Tom Cleverly. Could be dangerous. It was nicely worked until that point when it broke. He might be through. He's had a go here. Oh, well saved.
Substitution for
Referee
Watford
points for a corner.
off the pitch. Number 9, Troy Deeney, to be replaced by number 24, Ibrahim Fowler.
Now they've got to defend this corner. And it's a heading chance now. Goalkeeper hangs on. Stefano Akaka. Attacking well here. To bring them level. Great stop. Well, they're doing their marking properly at the corner here. It looks like it anyway. And he heads it for goal. He's got to it, and he's claimed the ball too. There's some potential in this move. Here's a chance to whip it in. Goes for goal with the header, and it's there, and that levels the match. That is a great goal of its type. Perhaps don't see as many as we used to of it, but the cross made the header so possible.
Yeah, it is still one of the best sights in football, and I think supporters enjoy it. Spectacular header.
So it's 2-2 now. Jack Wilshere. Fraser. It's good work between these two. Trying to find an opening. Not panicking. Shot on! Was he going just too fast to be able to control it? At the end, the shot was awful, really, after a wonderful run.
He's missed it by a mile. I just cannot believe that he's fluffed his lines like that.
There's some movement in the dugout. Going to get a change here. This is an exercise in patience as they try to get an opening. Very good passes. This team are passing the ball beautifully. Good position. They've worked this attack very well into quite a dangerous position now. Supporting player alongside. He's looking for the cross. Not rushing it here. Moving. He's got his shot off now. Oh, that's great work by the goalkeeper. Well, we're two-thirds of the way through the 90 minutes, half an hour to go. Did well, stuck out a foot and cut off the pass. On the attack here. They spread it out wide here. Chance to get some width into this attack. Well, here comes the support. They've got a great understanding, this team. Just look at the passing. Patience is the name of the game at the moment. Junior Stanislas. Well, good through ball. Good strong tackle. Jack Wilshere. Tremendous understanding from these players. Oh, it's promising the build-up then, but the pass finally cut out after they kept the ball quite nicely. Excellent interception. Doing well to keep the ball. Charlie Daniels. And the cross comes in now. Well, they got it wide very well, a chance to get the cross in, but it's not turned out to be a very good delivery. Stefano Akaka. Now they've got a chance in this part of the pitch. He might be through. Shots on here. Great stop. It's tough for the defenders. They keep conceding these corners. Have a look at that, the corner count. Good place to win the ball here. And that was a very well-timed tackle. Wilson. Building steadily here, keeping possession. Could be dangerous. And he's got the ball away from him with the tackle. Sermon. Working hard just to see maybe a sight of goal. And shoots! That's great hands from the goalkeeper to make that kind of save. 20 minutes now remaining. Good strong tackle. Great interception. Junior Stanislas. Sermon. Tackle goes in. Excellent passing, great interplay. Well, he took no chances there. It's a corner. Well, that's the sort of corner that frustrates the coaches, because they obviously had plans. The delivery wasn't good enough. Trying to find an opening, not panicking. Etienne Capoue. Well, he saw the guy could switch the play to and came up with the pass as well. Excellent. It was good progress with this attack. Well, it's a poor cross, not well hit at all. Dealt with by the defending side. Tried to tackle here, and he's done that. Stefano Akaka. Great tackle. Goalkeeper is there for him, and he's played it to him. Fraser. That's good vision to be able to switch the play there. Jack Wilshere. He's coming forward with some danger. Probing away, trying to find room for a shot maybe. Well, this is how this team can play. Sustained attacking football, but when they lose it, as they've done now, it's just a risk that they might get caught out. On to the attack now. And he can take possession in his own half. That attack was looking good. Now the opposition have a chance. Keeping an eye on the time here. We still could have a decisive moment in the short time that remains. And up went the flag. Offside given. Free kick. Top player, top performance today from him. Right on his game. He's being substituted now, and the crowd have loved watching his performance.
Yeah, it's just all gone right. Doesn't happen all the time, but one of those days where he didn't really put a foot wrong.
And that was well kept under that sort of pressure, despite not a very convincing first touch. Sermon. Doing well to keep the ball. Stopped emphatically, and just as well. The approach play looked very encouraging.
They spread it out wide here. Chance to get some width into this attack.
There's the ball in. Cleverly! A good hit at it, but I'm afraid it was off the radar. It's another chance, really. And any sort of contact there, and you think it must go in, but it didn't go in.
Well, there's nothing wrong with the ball in, but just didn't time it properly, and it's gone wide.
Fraser. Sherman. And it's Wilson.
Jack Wilshere. Short passes, but they're keeping the ball.
Really on top of their game now. Wonderful understanding. And in goes the cross. And he's in there with a header. They have taken the lead here in the dying moments.
Well, this place is absolutely jumping. What a finish, and at what a stage in this match.
How about that goal for sheer class?
Well, he's got a track record of that. On his left side, he's so dangerous. Well, it was. They're a powerful side, and they really do attack the ball with a lot of aggression.
Well, plenty of goals here today, 3-2. Brilliant football from this team. And shoots! And the goalkeeper has done well to stop that one. Sherman. Well, we've had some chances, Alan, but it's a while since we've had a goal. They've still got the lead.
Yeah, and they're knocking the ball about with a fair bit of confidence, and they look pretty secure with this lead at the moment. That could soon change, though, of course.
Etienne Capoue.
Home team ready to make a change. Good position. They've worked this attack very well into quite a dangerous position now. And now the shot! Oh, the pressure of getting his team level maybe got to him because he's made a hash of it.
I just wonder whether at the end of this match they'll look back on that chance, the one that cost them dearly.
Well, the crowd applauding as he's been taken off the winger, and his teammates applauding as well. That's the ultimate accolade, isn't it? He's had a very good game.
Oh, he has. He had all the tricks in his locker, put in some really good crosses that his strikers were grateful for.
Good challenge. Could be trouble here. He's already had a booking.
And the goalkeeper read the direction well.
4 minutes of added time.
Well, they're in a good position here. Well, no delay here. Good defending. Charlie Daniels. Sermon. Good strong tackle. Five goals in a very fine game, and the referee calls a halt to it with 3-2 the final score. I think he was the best performer in a good team today.
He was always the man to watch for the opposition, but they couldn't keep tabs on him at the vital moment now when he grabbed that goal.
There is some backup for him in this position. Junior Stanislas. And now the shot! And he's in there with a header. Has to score here. Gonna try his luck. Now they have the advantage. Nicely worked. He might be through. He's had a go here. Oh, well saved. Attacking well here. To bring them level. Great stop. Here's a chance to whip it in. Goes for goal with the header, and it's there, and that levels the match. Now they've got a chance in this. He might be through. Shots on here. Great stop. And in goes the cross, and he's in there with a header.